Alright folks, if you're wondering where I store the rest of my jewelry, it's actually in here. This cabinet right here. So my dad built that. It's really simple actually. I designed it, and like so many things, my dad executes it. So this is it. There is actually order to this, so let me show you. I love the idea of a painted and a stained background. I actually did that with my purses. So there's, oops, I nearly fell backwards. There is my chains, bracelets, and miscellaneous. Now, half of these are hideous, and I know that. I don't care. It's too hard to part with these things. And when it comes to jewelry, you have a fantasy self in your head. So you think to yourself, okay, I know. This will be great with a navy blue cocktail dress. This will be great for someone's wedding. This will be a statement necklace for a job interview. So you do have a fantasy self, and you know what? You're allowed. This is actually my personal emblem. It's like a Marc Jacobs daisy. I actually really like it. Right here is where I'm supposed to have all my earrings, but you saw the earrings. And I keep these little, what do you call them? The pouches. And I keep them for stuff like when I travel. This one will have rings and such. My dad did a nice job. These are actually eyelet holes and a combination of hooks. So I could actually hook earrings and do eyelet holes. This right here, Swarovski crystal that I wore on my wedding day. I should wear it more often. It's not like I should be worried about someone stealing it. Because this is a really sweet gift from Craig and his boyfriend Alexis. Thanks, boys. It was really sweet. They came to stay with us a long time ago, and I thought that was really nice. It was our first Thanksgiving hosted as a married couple. I am not allowed to buy any more jewelry. So if you catch me buying jewelry, scream at me and comment below, because that's not allowed. So this is for the rest of my life. This is my jewelry. And if I could just wake up 15 minutes earlier, I'd actually wear this. And guess what I wear? Nothing. Hello everybody. So it's a bright sunny Saturday before a jewelry party, and we're gonna declutter this. So this is actually my jewelry cabinet. And before anybody thinks about robbing me, just know none of this is real. So I actually did one pass right there, okay? And this is way too hard to do in one pass. Short necklaces, sentimental stuff, fancy stuff, bangles, and then he created another bar for me with more bangles and bracelets and longer necklaces. And that one up there has sentimental value. It was worn to Anu's wedding. You'll hear about her when you read my book, The Quest for the Black Panty Drawer. So let's get to decluttering jewelry. Alrighty folks, so we're gonna do the Francine J method, which is called the streamline system. Step 1, start over. So these aren't fancy. Am I gonna keep these? Yes. Why? Because it's fun to wear it around Halloween time. So we're just gonna start over and remove everything. If you're wondering where I got this nifty little earring case, it's from the Container Store. It retails for $12. So you're gonna be disappointed. I'll save you the suspense. I'm actually not gonna get rid of a lot because this is actually my second pass. I'm not sure if you can see these. These are tiny little stars. I believe they're Tiffany. Very tiny. I kind of like Tiffany actually. It's cool. This is from a it's like a jewelry party, and I like it because you know me, I like all things two-toned. This is gonna go a lot faster than you think. This has sentimental value. Why? Because this was given to me by the staff of a hospital where I worked. So even if it's not my style, doesn't matter, keeping it. Now, sometimes you get things and you're like, what were they thinking? Who thought that this is a good idea? So I'm assuming this is a gift. It's the treble clef for piano from music. Yeah, that's a maybe pile. Okay, and then this is really cute. I knit. I used to do it as a strategy for weight loss, and this is a knitting needles and a ball of yarn. So not sure what the occasion is, but someday I'll wear it. Here's its sister. Okay. This goes into the not sure pile. So I'll put it there. This I like. This is a hook earring. I like it. I'll keep it. Okay. All right, we're done one section. Next, these are nice. I think they call them huggies. They hug the lower part of your earlobe. I have a duplicate of these. Can I part with them? Of course I can. So let's make somebody happy and give them these. So the reason why I'm doing this is because in about an hour I'm going to Jan's house. She's having a jewelry party where we all bring the jewelry we don't want and donate it to a women's shelter. That's actually pretty. I'm going to keep it. Alright. This requires a dress. Sometimes you buy the jewelry and you're waiting for the dress. That needs a dress. And it's Halloween, so you never know. I might find the dress. So this one, you ever lose one piece and you hope the sister will show up? And it did, except it belongs to a different piece. So that's what happened. This is silver. This is gold. At some point in my life, I must have had two. This is the gold one, and I'm waiting for them to show up. Okay, this one, very delicate. It's just like a flower. Nice, it's pretty. I actually really like this. This is like going clubbing. You know, you wear... I have a black sequenced shirt, and I wear that to go clubbing. I know those days are over, but it still doesn't hurt to say, okay, when are you going to wear this? So there's that. My mom gave me this, and even though it's not my style, I can't get rid of it. It's what my mom gave me. So there it is. This one's kind of cute. Just looks like kind of grapes. Right there. I'll think about it. It's cute. I'm just not sure what to wear it with. So, next. All right. 1 and 2. Now, let's do this. These are cute. These are like amber, kind of cubic, you know, gems. Of course, not real. So, maybe those are work appropriate. Not sure, but you know me, I love orange. So, keeping. Okay. This was made for me by a colleague at work. She's actually does jewelry. So I thought that was really pretty. It could look very Aztec. It could look Indian. I thought it was really cool. It could look Tibetan. I thought it was pretty. So that stays. You know how you get presents and you're like, what were you guys thinking? These are tiny little ladybugs. So, keep on going. Alright, this I actually use. These look like massive studs, and they are. They're pearl earrings, and sadly, these are my funeral earrings. I had a conversation with you about this in a previous video about my dresses, and I said, should I keep a black dress in case of a funeral? And I'm debating on that. Can you guys weigh in on should I keep the black dress in case of a funeral? Because I was specifically requested not to wear a black dress at a recent funeral. This one is so pretty. It's a little pearl and a little hoop, but its sister lost the pearl. So it goes in the stash of things that I hope someday I find the pearl. This is actually an Indian hair accessory. So the earring goes into the earlobe like so, and then this clips into the hair. And this was bought for me, I believe, for a wedding. And it's beautiful. And I think it was Anna's wedding. Alright, these are a great pair of earrings. It reminds me of fish. It reminds me of Samantha in Sex and the City when she makes sushi for, what's that guy's name? Jared? Anyway, I love these earrings. It's by Rachel Ray, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but one half has little tiny, let's call it diamonds, not real diamonds, and then the other half doesn't. It's very me, and I love it. So that's a keep. I'm wondering what I was thinking for half of these, but that's a keep. This jewelry dates back to 1991. So some of this has been here for up to 30 years. Like this, for example. There's no way I'm wearing this anywhere, except for Valentine's Day. I host a ladies' brunch, and it has hearts. And you know what? You need a little bit of whimsy in life, so not complaining. Okay, this was from a jewelry party, and these are little tiny lace, they're not tiny, hooked on earrings. Very pretty, worth wearing. These are clubbing earrings. They look very Baroque. They're very rugged with stones, and it's kind of cool. I like it. I don't like a lot of, I'm learning this about myself, I don't like a lot of jewel encrusted things, so the stones are just sporadically placed on this. And it kind of reminds me of like coral or something very nautical. So I wear these sometimes when I go to Florida. Okay, so everything up there needs a mate, and I don't want to lose it. Like for instance, that is from my wedding, and I don't want to lose it, so I won't touch those. We're almost done. Okay, this came with a set for a necklace, and it's very Victorian, and right now I'm totally digging on Downton Abbey. I'm keeping this. Okay, let's talk about this. When I did Weight Watchers 10 years ago, I lost weight, and I said, I deserve a treat. But what was the treat going to be? Dinner? Food? No. So I went and bought these earrings. I can't decide if I like them or not. They're massive, and they're kind of like shells. So what do you think? Keep or go? I don't know. Should we make someone else happy? Like, that looks really cool. For someone else could benefit from this, right? So let it go. I mean, my weight loss journey is going to be never ending. Do I really want to keep this as a reminder that I'll always be struggling with my weight? I don't know. Okay, let's give it to somebody. Let's make them happy. Okay. This is actually really sweet. When I left my very first job in Nova Scotia, I became friends with a wonderful doctor named Angela. I won't tell you her last name. She said, please be careful and take care of yourself, because I was going to move to another country. And she said, always wear blue for protection. And I don't know why, but that stayed with me. So sometimes when I feel vulnerable, like you know, I have a long drive to work. Please, nobody hit me. I have violent patients today. Please, nobody hit me. Sometimes I wear blue. Is it superstitious? Yes. But sometimes we need that little, someone looked out for you. Someone gave you a piece of advice and they did it in the spirit of love. So take it. These are tiny, itty bitty, tiny, oh so tiny studs. So tiny that you need another piercing to display it. Maybe I'll get rid of it. Let's keep going. Remember how I told you that I have earrings from like when I was a little kid? This is what I'm talking about. So this is from when I was a little kid. It looks like grapes. Isn't that cute? But I mean, you're 9 years old. You thought that was a good idea. Let's keep it. Someday there might be a 9-year-old who visits and I'll give it to her. We get a lot of kid visitors to our house. Okay, this is very cool. I love Art Deco, and this is my only representation of anything even close to Art Deco. I might even wear that today, so let's set that aside. This is cool. It's that same idea where you have one metal and then a stone, and you know me, I like my two tones. Okay. Almost done. This is sort of like a take on a chandelier earring, except the pearls aren't white. They're sort of like a lime green color, so it doesn't hurt. I'll keep those. Okay. So, another really tiny little stud-like thing. Probably work appropriate because it's small. Keep. Okay. Remember how I told you about pearls for a funeral and I asked you if it's appropriate to wear black dresses to funerals anymore? Well, if I don't feel like wearing a pearl, I'll wear like this fake diamond stud. And since I have two and I don't want to keep duplicates, I'll donate one set. So that's what I'll do. And then these are the same thing, except instead of being big, huge studs, these are, let's call them medium-sized studs. So that's it. Chicken kebabs. And?
Number 2.
Uh-huh.
Meatballs.
Meatballs in chafing dishes.
In the store. And then you get
All right, Jan, let's see what you got. So what you got? We got, what happened to your watch? Yeah, let's see. Oh, very nice. It's not a watch, it's just a bracelet. Okay. Wow. Look at the spread. It's like we robbed a jewelry store. Very nice. Well, let's see, Barb. Hold on, let's see. Barb, show us how to do it. Yeah, it did. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. I love it, Barb. Okay, that's the way to do it. I like it.